What's going on, guys? It's your man, Ed Hayes, the wholesale coach here, back for another podcast, guys. And in this one, we're going to be doing an episode of the Wholesaling Mastermind, and I'm super pumped to say I got my brother from another mother, Dejon Charles, out here from PA, live on the Wholesaling Mastermind to talk about getting deals, talk about the coronavirus situation that's going on right now, and so much more. So what's going on, my brother Dejon? What's poppin'?
Man, bro, listen, man, it's first off, man, we are blessed. We are blessed to even be alive and surviving with good health through the very, very, very challenging times that we got at hand. But honestly, man, I'm not letting it affect me. I'm literally adapting like a chameleon, and I'm shifting and pivoting as the market shifts and pivots. So I'm just, the market punches, and I'm just, taking the punch or ducking with it and punching right back.
Hey, straight like that, bro. I feel you, man. Hey, we got to do our thing out here. We always have certain things that may come up in the market, but as you know very, very well, my brother, regardless of what's going on in the market, we still got to make it do what it do. So we can keep trying to get these deals out here. We still got bills to pay. We still got mouths to feed. We got things to do out here, period.
Listen.
No.
Yeah, so,
hey.
Man, let's get it. Let's get it, bro.
Hey, man, I appreciate you coming on, bro. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong because I've done like over 150 podcasts now, but I'm almost 1,000,000% positive that you're the only person I've ever had come on to this podcast, even multiple times, even more than once. So I'm glad to have you on here again for the third. So look, if y'all listening to this or watching this, if y'all haven't checked out the first and second one, I'm going to make sure that the links are in the description so y'all can check those out. This is my brother from another mother right here, man. Young brother out in PA doing this thing, man. I remember when you first reached out to me years ago, but real quick, because I know, some people, they're not going to go back and check the other ones yet, right? So why don't you just introduce yourself for the audience who not up on you yet? Let them know who you are, bro.
Yeah, man. So, man, my name is Dejon Charles, man. I'm 22 at this current time. Before, when we did our first podcast, I think I had just turned 20. I think I was just 20 when I think I was just 20. I'm 22 now, man. I'm 22. Just to give you give everybody a quick breakdown on who I am. I'm not no special. I'm just the same as everybody else. I just got a different level of work ethic. That's it. How I grew up, give you a little bit of background on because once we dive deep, everybody's going to be like, oh my goodness, his energy is crazy. Listen, I'm going to tell you why I'm like this. Listen, I grew up homeless, bro, with my mom and my sisters. So, dude, that gives me the automatic, dog, bro. I got that dog, bro. Listen, man, for the people listening, there was a point in my life, in our life, for 30 days. Let's just imagine 30 days, 24 hours times 30, where we went with a couple ice cubes, a couple pineapple chunks, and a few eggs, bro. With three people, bro. Man, I get no joke. I get choked up even just talking about it, bro. Because that's what literally gives me that dog, bro. That's what literally has me out here just getting it, bro. I'm not scared to go after nothing. Honestly, I keep the same thing in my mind. I was once homeless, bro. You cannot go much lower than that. So, then speed up the story, man. This was dude, we had lights shut off. We had gas shut off. Dude, we didn't had water shut off, bro. We didn't been through any and every possible shut off possible. If there was any other shut offs, we probably had them. Speed up the story though, man. I always had the hunger. I always wanted more. Man. I don't know, man. I don't know, I'm a man of faith. So I don't know who's listening. If you're not a person of faith, that's fine. But if you are, you're going to feel where I'm coming from. I just feel like the Most High just did like this. Boom, you're going to be the one who's going to change your family. And, bro, I take that with full responsibility. So, we grew up a little rough, went to school. And, so speed up the story, come high school is when everything kind of shifted. That's when I really started to see, okay, it's really time to get to it and really make it happen. So I was working a couple jobs. My first job was Burger King, making $400 every 2 weeks. I don't hate anything. I very despise working for other people, though. I maybe worked 4 jobs in my maybe 5 jobs in my whole life. Burger King, McDonald's, Macy's, Sears, and the red, white, and blue thrift store. But dude, I just knew I know that there's something more. And I always knew just from growing up, you know, my mom, she works. So I just always knew, and nothing against anybody who works that's listening, but I just personally knew that is not the route that I need to take to get my mom right. That's not the route that I need to take to help my mom out. So speed up the story, man. I graduated in 2016. I barely graduated because I was just so focused on man, I got to make this happen, dude. I got to make stuff happen. So I graduated with like a 1.5, just to tell you, listen, I'm not special. Ain't nothing special about me. I'm just another brother, another human being in Pittsburgh. Like I said, the only difference is I got that dog in me, bro, and I'm ready to do whatever it takes by any righteous means necessary. So I graduated in 16, barely, like I said. And, you know, like they always say, you know, once you graduate, you got nothing but time on your hands, which means what? You could get into trouble. So I locked in, and I always, so to rewind back real quick, I always had something in me was like, man, real estate is just attractive, bro. I used to walk past buildings downtown, like looking up at them like, man, somebody owns this building, and I would love to be that somebody one day. One day I'm going to be that somebody. So I always wanted to get into real estate. So, you know, I got out of high school at 18. I think I was working the red, white, and blue thrift store. But, you know, like I said, I wanted to get into real estate, but I thought you had to have money to get into real estate to do rehabs. So I started up an Amazon Amazon FBA company. That didn't go nowhere. I started up a drop shipping company with Shopify. That didn't go nowhere. I tried to do eBay. I tried to do wish lists. I tried to do, any business you could name that someone could try to do, I tried it. I tried to do print on demand t-shirts. I tried to, man, I do that. And think about it, man. I was only making like $650 every 2 weeks, bro. I'm dumping everything into the business because I'm thinking you got to have money to get into real estate.
Right. So you out here hustling, trying to get them funds up.
Listen, I'm trying to get my funds up, but speed up the story just to smidge it. Listen, I'm up one night, and anybody that knows me personally, you know, I barely go to sleep, and I'm always up looking for a new opportunity. So I'm up. It's 3:00 in the morning on the dot. I will never, ever in my life forget this, bro. It's 3:00 on the dot. I'm looking for other opportunities because I'm trying to make something happen, bro. I'm trying to build my capital up to get in real estate. So, oh my goodness, I will never forget this, dude. This changed my life forever. There was a infomercial, how to make $10,000 in real estate with little to no money. What? Dude, my bank account is in the negative. Listen, my bank account has been in the negative multiple times to the point where I already know what those little envelopes look like when they're talking about debt collection. I already know what it looked like. So listen, I don't got nothing to lose, bro. I'm broke, no money. I probably had like a couple bucks, maybe literally a couple bucks, $4. Couldn't even get a meal if I wanted to. But I listened to it, and listen, oh my goodness. They didn't give me much because most infomercials are just an upsell to get you to pay $500, $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, $10,000 for their coaching. But I didn't have that. I didn't even have $100, you know, and I hopped on the call with, you know, the people who ran the infomercial, like, well, we could structure up a payment plan and you could do 97 this month. I'm like, dude, I don't got none of that. I barely got enough. I don't even got enough to pay my phone bill. So me being the person I am, research. I just dove straight in and I just researched. They gave me like A, G, Z, but they left everything else out. But they gave me the concept of sourcing properties, finding off-market opportunities. So I just dove straight in, man. Like for a week, I just buried myself in the house on YouTube University. I'm listening to all types of podcasts and YouTube videos. I'm listening to Cody Sperber is the one who actually listening to Cody Sperber helped me get my first deal.
Clever investor.
Clever investor.
Yeah.
So like I said, man, I had, I was working every 2 weeks. I was getting like $650, $700 every 2 weeks. And one of his courses was like $499. I'm like, listen, I was learning because I was already developing my mindset. And, I was just learning, like, you got to invest into yourself, and people that pay attention. So I just dove in. I'm like, listen, I don't got nothing to lose, bro. I've been homeless before. Listen, I will go through whatever, bro. I will go through anything to get this done, bro. So, man, I jumped into the course, and, I don't know if anybody had the opportunity, but I had the opportunity to talk to Jesse Shin, who is his business consultant. I talked to Jesse Shin, and, we were talking and everything, but this is what resonated with me, and this is what changed me, bro. He said, if your why doesn't make you want to cry, it's not strong enough. And I'm telling you this because there's going to be some times where you're going to cut your teeth, chip your nails, claw your way to the top, and scrape skin just to get down there. You might have to get bumps, bruises, and break some bones, but a parachute will come out at the end of it. But if your why is not strong enough, if it's only for money, you're not going to stick through it. So, man, listen, that just resonated with me, dude. I cried that night, bro, because I thought about why I got started. My why is, dude, we've been homeless. I will never allow us to get back to that situation. That sucks, bro. I will change my financial future forever. My kids will never have to grow up like that. I got a nephew now, and I got a little sister. She's 14 now. My nephew's 6. Listen, that will never happen again, bro. Ever in my life, that will never happen. So he said, listen, sometimes people got to go all. So he said, what's holding you back? And I'm like, I don't know. He said this, sometimes you just got to jump all in to be committed. You got to be committed. Now, listen to this. This is what's next. And I wouldn't recommend this to nobody. But, dude, I talked to him on a Thursday. Friday, I quit my job. Now, keep in mind, bro, I just told you I don't have no money. Why would I do that? Because I got that dog, bro. I got that dog. I know I will make something happen, bro. I will break through and make something happen. I will turn. My mom always tells me, bro, where there's a will, there's a way, bro. So, man, listen, I just got straight to it, bro. That's in August 2018. Now, listen to this. This is how you know when you got that dog. This is how you know when your work ethic is impeccable. This is how you know when you're ready to go through anything, bro. I jumped straight in, and man, listen, it was to the point where I had to literally research every step. Like I'm trying to just do everything that they're telling me, just reach out to people and network. And, they're telling me all of these different marketing strategies like cold calling and all of this other stuff. Keep in mind, bro, I don't got no money. So
right.
I had to use free ways, Craigslist. And I'm just reaching out to people to kind of keep the story rolling. I ended up locking up 3 deals that did not close, which it would have been discouraging for most people, but it wasn't for me because Jesse Shin told me this as well. You got to trust the process. Sow your seeds now and they'll grow as long as you keep working at it and you keep pouring your water in there. So with that being said, I just kept going, bro. I'm like, you know what? This sucks that, I got 3 deals locked up. None of them closed. But I kept pressing. I ended up going to a fan mural event. Which actually, that helped me get my first deal, but it wasn't the fan mural event. I met a dude named Daryl. Me and Daryl connected. We're both, getting into real estate. I'm all in. He's all in. So we're feeding off each other's energy, but he connected me with his cousin. His cousin had a property that he ran out of money on. He was rehabbing it. And he connected us. We all sat down at a little coffee shop on the south side of Pittsburgh on East Carson. We sat down to see how we could collaborate. And, within that this is all in August, bro. Dude, I took massive action, bro. Like Todd Toback and, Cody Hoffhan and Tom Crow, they say take massive imperfect action. Literally, that's why I had to Google and research every next step. So me and him met up. I walked the property. It's actually where I live now in McKees Rocks, 1417 Woodward Avenue. I will never forget this because that was my first deal. So I walked the property and, I didn't know how to evaluate it, but I asked him, what do you want to do with it? He's like, man, I ran out of money. If I could just break even, dude, we can make it happen. So I'm like, okay, well, what's your break even point? He said 30,000. So I'm like, I didn't even do no research, no due diligence, didn't run no numbers. I'm just like, okay, cool. Well, 30,000. Well, I kind of did like a brief overview just to see, but I didn't really know how to run numbers. So I'm like, okay, well, there's stuff selling for like 70, 65, 80. So 30,000 sound like a good deal to me. I locked it up for 30 G's, bro. In like the second week of August, bro. It happened so quick because I took so much action. I locked it up on like a Thursday, dude. Now they told me network and JV joint venture with other people that wholesale to get deals going. I didn't have a buyer's list. I didn't know nothing about no buyer's list. I didn't know nothing about nothing. I didn't even know about nothing. So I reached out to this dude. What is his name? I can't remember his name right now. Start with a J. I can't remember his name, but he's a good dude. We still follow up and talk to each other. But I reached out to him, bro. I got this deal locked up. I got it locked up for 30,000. Man, if we could just move this thing for 35, that's perfect. Like my guy is at 30. That's the bottom he's going to go. He's not going no lower because he just wants to break even. So he must have already been building his buyer's list. He got a buyer through on a Friday. I locked it up Thursday, bro. He got a buyer through Friday. One buyer. Dude, me and that buyer, we negotiated from the time he left Friday until like Saturday morning, bro. Because he started the offer at like 25. I'm like, dude, there's no way because I don't even have it for that. And the seller's not going to go that way. I'm not even going back to negotiate. He's not going. He told me he's at 30. I'm telling you where he's at. And I can't go no lower than that, dude. You got to do better. So we go back and forth, literally till like 3:30 in the morning. If I had the messages, I would show you in my phone. Like we was going back and forth.
I remember you told me this thing. I remember that.
Yeah. We was going back and forth till like 3:30 in the morning, bro. But this is what happened. So Saturday, he's like, okay, listen, I could do 32,000. I got it locked up for 30. That's a deal. Let's go. Bro, locked it up Thursday. He walked it Friday. We negotiated till Saturday. He opened escrow Monday. We closed September 7th, 2018, bro. And that's where everything started, bro. I closed my first deal in my first 30 days swinging, bro.
That's like
out the gate with $0 out of pocket, bro.
Right. Well, you said you spent that bread on that. What was it like the course? Not the course, but the Right.
The course with Cody Sperber. So it was okay. So all right, bro. 497.
But you got that knowledge. You got some
497. I did.
Action on it. Right.
I did.
I mean, you ain't necessarily need the course per se because I'm pretty sure that that's the same stuff that's on YouTube, but it just would have took you a little bit longer to piece it together.
Right.
But either way, you invested a little bit of bread, which is optional. You actually went out there and you made that happen, yo. Like I think that story, bro, for real, like connects with so many people, man. Going from being homeless to, you know what I'm saying, just having that desire to want to get into real estate, be an investor, own some stuff yourself, and just going through that struggle and just like having that hunger, like wanting to actually get it done and just going out there and taking massive imperfect action. Like you said, bro, I think that's one of the most monumental things about your whole story is that, you haven't, like, when you came in, you didn't play no games, you know what I'm saying?
No.
Just talking about it. And, like, it kind of fell into your lap almost with, like, this person introduced you to this person.
Yeah.
But it's talking to people. It's like if you sowing those seeds and you watering it, you giving it sun, it's going to happen for you, for real, man. But it's it's like the universe be asking you, like, how much do you really want it, though, B? Like, how much do you really want it?
How bad do you want it, baby? And you know what? Stuff like, I still to this day listen to E.T., Eric Thomas. There's a video that he got, the Guru story. And he said, when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. See, most people already flew over their head, but I got that dog, bro. He grew up homeless. He resonated with me, bro. So like when he said that, I know exactly what he means. What he means is breathing. Hold your breath for 30 seconds and see what's going to happen. You can't do that. You can't. Some people could do that. Try to hold it for 2 minutes. You cannot do it. It's not happening. You're going to die or you're going to get lightheaded and pass out. So that means you got to be obsessed, bro. You got to literally embody it. You got to want this so bad. You will literally do whatever it takes by any righteous means necessary, bro. And that's what I did, man. I literally committed. I kept my why in my mind, dude. Like there was times, dude, sometimes I just had to write my why out and get emotional because emotion triggers action. So I had to literally like write my why out to trigger emotion to cry, bro. Literally anybody that's listening, I'm open, I'm vulnerable. I'm an open book. I'm telling you this because there's a lot you can learn from this. It's mindset. I could give you the game, but it's the mindset that I got. I got a bulletproof mindset. I'm willing to do whatever. So man, yeah, I jumped in and I got straight to it, bro. That was my first deal in September 7th, 2018.
Man, that's deep, man. And then when did you end up reaching out to me? That was like shortly after you got that deal was when you reached out to me, actually. It was like right after that deal.
I reached out to you in the process of the deal closing. I'm like, and honestly, man, for anybody listening, you have not because you ask not, right? But I reached out to you, man. I reached out to you, and I'm like, and I was so surprised when you responded back. I said that. I'm like, I didn't think you would respond back as quick as you did too. Like you responded back, and you were willing to help me, man. And that's all I needed, bro. Because people in this city, and there's gonna be people in the city that listen to this, and I don't care because y'all didn't want to help me. A lot of people, some people I get poured into all the time, and since then, people have tried, have helped me. But before, dude, nobody wanted to help me. People would stand me up. People would stand me up. I get to where they're talking about and they're not there. They don't answer the calls and texts. Bro, I just need some help. I just need a little bit of guidance. I don't want you to hold my hand. I got that dog, bro. I'm ready I know how to work. Oh,
hey,
my
for
mom,
real.
Listen, my mom's work ethic rubbed off on me. So work ain't no thing, bro. I just need some guidance, bro. I'm like almost but begging people like, please, dude, I'll even split the deal with you. I just need some guidance. So when you responded back to me, I'm like, yo, oh my goodness. This is like the universe sent this to me. Like he responded back. I watched your video, your podcast, and I'm like, wait a minute. I could see myself being where he is. Hold on, let me just reach out to him. And I wasn't going to, honestly, but I did. Remember I told you I wasn't going to, but I did. I'm like, you know what? Worst thing he could say is no. And dude, you helped me, bro. And that helped me. And since then, bro, it's just been up and up. It ain't been easy. I still cut my teeth, but dude, it's just boom, boom, just keep going up and up. And you helped me, man. And dude, I ended up closing 3 deals after that, bro, in the same year.
Right.
In the same year.
Man. Rocking and rolling though, bro, and it's just been picking up ever since. But I just want to go back to that real quick because it's like real quick, I just got to touch base on like how you had mentioned your mom multiple times, right? Like it was like, the situation that your why, bro, it's like so unbelievably strong. And that's what came through more than anything else in that message. So it was like whether you realize or not, like you were one of the very first people to ever reach out to me from my YouTube channel. Like you reached out to me, like you had checked out the YouTube video, and then you found me on Facebook and sent like a whole novel, like a whole. But what I remember about this novel, it was like I was like, yo, like this is a young dude, like he really, really wants. I remember literally telling my lady about you. Like in the moment, like as it was happening, I was like, yo, like this young cat, his name Dejon, he just reached out to me, told me that my channel been helping him out and like he just wants some help and he talking about he want to do this for his mom. And I was like, yeah, like that, like bro, your story, like the fact that you was reaching out to me and I had like just started up my YouTube channel and like you was telling me like, yo, like your videos have already impacted me and like I want to do this for my mom and then I was like, I'm about to get this dude everything I got. I put that on everything.
Bro,
like,
listen, bro, I literally, as you were talking, I just found our messages, bro. I reached out to you September 12th of 2018, bro.
Wow,
for everybody listening, this is how I reached out to him. Scared and everything. I said, good afternoon, my brother. I'm an investor here in the Pittsburgh area, grinding to retire my mom. I just closed my first deal for $1,000 and I'm ready to keep it going. I love the videos you put out. So my question to you, what steps should I take? What steps should I be taking to close more deals with the small budget that I'm on? And listen, guys, he gave me game.
A whole novel, look.
He gave me game. Listen, and listen, after that, after I responded, I said, she means the world to me and I refuse to let her down for everything she's done for me. Bro, and like, dude, he just helped me. That's all I needed was some help. And ever since then, he helped me. Like, this is still, like, as I'm still working to get through. Like, literally, this is how you help me. Look, I'm still going. You help me. That's all I wanted was some help. I just needed some help. That's all. I wasn't asking nobody to do the work for me. I just needed some help, bro. That's all.
Bro, but you used it though. Like that's why, you know, I always talk about you all the time. You know, I tell other people about you. I'm like, yo, my little brother out here, Dejon, is killing them. Like, yo, like y'all could be out here doing there's no excuse. I talk to young folks all the time, and I be like, look, don't ever in your life think as your youth as like a downfall of anything. Like, I got so many examples of the young folks just destroying it. All you really need to have is that burning why, right? Like, which you have. You gonna make sure that mom's is good, but not only that, your future legacy, your generation, you gonna make sure that they good because you know what it feels like to be on the bottom. So that why is strong, you feel me? But then not only that, it's like just having somebody right there, like, look, I got you, bro. You got this, and here's the game plan. But not looking for that person to do it for you or like a magical things to happen. It's like, no, just give me the game and I'm about to go implement. Bro, we've been talking to each other for nearly 2 years now. Literally every time we've ever spoken, like literally everything that I've ever given you to do, you've literally done every single thing, like to a T. Like, so, you know, you one of the main action takers out here, bro. When you get game, you don't waste it. So that makes people want to pour into you when you actually use the information that people are giving you.
Legit, bro. Like, legit. I just, man, every time me and Ed hopped on the call, I listen, I could show you my notes, but I'm outside. Look, man, I write pages of notes, but what doesn't happen is they don't just stay notes. I literally break it down of what I should do today, tomorrow, right now. And man, I just get straight to it, bro. I just get straight to it. Right. And, you know, like I always said, I just trust you. You help me. I trust you. You helped me get the next 2 deals that I got, bro. If it wasn't for you helping me, I wouldn't have closed them as quick as I did. I probably would have been months later struggling still to get another deal, bro. But you helped me. You helped me. So everything you tell me, and this is a gold nugget for everybody, man. If you got a coach, believe that, trust him or her. Believe in him or her and just do exactly, emulate. I do literally exactly what you tell me. You say make 100 cold calls and go on 10 appointments. I'm making 100 cold calls. I'm going on 10 appointments, bro. With no hesitation. Straight up, bro.
Every single time, bro. Every single time. It's almost uncanny. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm like, yo, like this young cat, he want it, yo. Like, it's because you want it so much. I feel like the whole world kind of caves into you when you really want it. It's like everybody, all the obstacles kind of just move out your way. And it's like the path becomes real, real clear when you really, really want it and you're not willing to take no for an answer.
Absolutely
when that's the case,
not.
It's like you can't lose.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. And that's what got me started. And a year and a half later, about a year and a half, well, September. So yeah, about a year and a half, because it's only March 2020. Yeah, about a year and a half later, bro. I'm still in it. I'm still getting it, bro. Like I ain't going nowhere, bro. I'm in it to win it, baby. We in this for the long haul. I ain't going nowhere, bro.
So let's talk about right now then, matter of fact, since we on that topic, like what's it looking like now? So we know you started off, you know, you was homeless, you was in high school, you know, you was trying to get things figured out. You started getting deals, you know, you had got that one for 1,000, you got a few more right after that or whatever. So what's the business looking like now for Dejon out there in PA?
Listen, so right now, it is like, dude, it's like unfathomable what I'm doing right now in business. I started off scratching teeth, being at the mercy of these buyers, bro, being at the mercy of these buyers. Now I'm partnered up, so I'm still wholesaling. I'm still wholesaling. That's always going to be the ground roots. That's the ATM. Anytime you need a quick G, 2 Gs, 10, 20, whatever, I go to the ATM and I go get it. So, but right now, it's a very unique and interesting thing that I'm doing right now. I'm 22. I'm partnered up with a local firm here, and we're actually, so it's a firm, Prosper firm. I'm partnered up with my partner Brandon, and you know we got a three-leg division in our firm, and you know we do digital marketing, executive consulting, here's the game changer. This is the game changer. We also fund deals, baby. I'm funding deals, baby. I'm talking about SBA loans. I'm talking about unsecured business lines of credit. I'm talking about accounts receivable, purchase orders. I'm talking about merchant cash advances, equipment leasing. Bro, we got over 100 different loan products in business, bro. So, bro, we're funding deals, man. I got about maybe 5 people I'm working with right now. 2 of them are already approved. I got a couple people I'm working to get qualified. I got some people in the process of being pre-qualified for the business lines of credit. I'm talking to 2 people for the SBA loan, which is amazing because the coronavirus being that, you know, it's shutting stuff down. It's impacting our small businesses. It's impacting our workers. But the government, you know, the Senate, they just approved a $2.2 trillion stimulus bill, bro. So, and I'm so fortunate to be able to be a part of this. I'm able to help people. Like, literally, it's so amazing, man. There's people that are literally almost going bankrupt, man. Like, almost going bankrupt. And like, dude, I'm helping people, bro. I'm helping people.
The right way indeed. So you got the option to be able to, so you can help investors with like getting loans, small business loans, all types of different situations where you can actually get some people some funding on some real estate deals.
Yeah, like what's going on, man? Like literally, bro, I'm able to help people. Good look, bro. I'm literally able to help people, bro. Small business loans. Like, literally, there's people right now who, oh man, it's like, man, it triggers me, bro, because there's people that literally are almost on the brink of bankruptcy, bro. Like, dude, there's some business owners. I got someone I'm working with right now, man. If he can't get funding in the next 60 to 90 days, his doors might not stay open. Dude, I'm like frontline working, bro. So like, I'm helping rehab. I'm helping people flip properties, get funding for properties. Before the coronavirus, we were funding 90% purchase price with 100% rehab. That means you're coming out of pocket 10%, bro, which you could collectively get that together. On a rental side, man, before the coronavirus, we're funding 85% purchase price with 100% rehab on 30-year notes. Dude, it's amazing for the unsecured business lines of credit. You know, all you need is a 680. It's no collateral. Literally, all you need is a strong credit profile and at least a 680, and we can get you approved. Straight like that.
I'm gonna need some of that about you, just for the record. We're gonna talk about that, though. We're gonna talk about that.
We're gonna talk about that.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. But yeah, bro, man, that's what's up, though, man. I'm not gonna lie. So, right, so I remember you was telling me about this, whatever. So you working with, so you got the lending situation going on.
Yes.
So, man, I think that's major. I'm not gonna lie. You know, you're 22, you connected to a private lender. You're still out here wholesaling, getting deals. So what's the deal flow looking like between the two or whatever? Which one are you kind of leaning towards right now? What is it looking like?
Yeah. So it's funny you asked that. That's a good question, man. Last year in December, one of my goals, so I built out 7 streams of income. It's so amazing what happens when you truly believe it, bro. The 6th stream of income was private lending, bro. It was private lending. Matter of fact, as we keep talking, I'm going to go to my notes so I could show you. I'm not even lying. It was private lending. So, but to answer your question, I'm more so I could say focused. I'm more so like 90-10, 90% on the funding side, 10% wholesaling. Because in PA, you know, we're still on a shutdown. We did close one, but that was pulling teeth, and that barely closed. So you know, I'm more so focused on the funding side. And, you know, with the coronavirus, dude, it's like my duty, bro. It's my duty to be out here helping small business owners and investors and big business owners get funding, get working capital going. And, you know, there's
people definitely need that bread right now, for real, man. It's rough out here. People need that bread.
There's over 28 million small business owners in America. in America. In America, 28.
Right, that's like 10% of the population. Say we out here
Right.
getting it. Look at that.
Right, bro. So, man, like, but it's just amazing, bro. And the main reason why they fail is because of lack of access to working capital, bro.
Yep.
So I'm in a very unique situation. Even though it's challenging times, I'm in a very unique situation to be able to help people. And that's what I do. I'm all about help, you know. You make money when you help people. I'm not worried about the making money side. I'm really helping people, bro. Like, there's people, like I said, man, it's just so amazing, bro. I'm so humbled to say this, bro. There's people who literally were on the brink of no return with this virus shut down, you know?
Right.
And bro, I'm able to help them. And like I said, man, we're funding multiple different deals. We're able to fund commercial. Listen to this, man. It's crazy, you know. Listen, it's crazy the opportunity that we have. Like, on a commercial side, depending on the project, we could fund up to $5 billion on a commercial on different $5 billion, bro. We're connected with many different lenders across the country. If we can't fund it, we got someone that can. Listen, bro, we could fund 9 times out of 10. We could fund any deal that the banks don't fund.
Okay, so how does this work though? Like, so if someone that's listening or watching this or whatever, like if someone wanted to get that funding, right? Maybe whatever their situation may be, small business funding, real estate loan, maybe they got a deal that they're looking into right now and they want to take it down instead of wholesaling it. How could they actually like go about this? Like, what's the process? What does it look like?
That's a good question. So it depends on what exactly you're trying to get funded for. So right now, like I said, the coronavirus has shut a lot of stuff down. You know, there's a lot of uncertainty in the market, and there's a lot of, you know, we're still funding deals, but there's a lot of lenders that pulled out. They don't want no smoke. But since it did affect, you know, the market, we did cut we tightened up on our parameters. So right now we're not funding deals 90%. We pulled back to 65%, which, you know, that might not be
understandable.
It might not be as attractive, but this is where the SBA loans and the unsecured business lines of credit come in. Yes, you can, if you are listening to this, yes, you can buy property with unsecured lines of credit. Yes, you can. So that's like,
you definitely can.
and listen, and ever since, you know, we were getting a surge in inquiries for the SBA loans and, you know, unsecured business lines of credit. But ever since the stimulus package has been pushed, dude, so many people are seeking that. So the process is pretty simple for the unsecured business lines of credit. If you have at least a 680 with a strong credit profile, or if you don't have a strong credit profile, if you have, listen to this, we get creative, baby. If you have somebody that's willing to partner up with you as a credit partner, and all we need to do is just validate that someone has the strong credit profile. But here's the kicker. They're not attached to this business credit. They're not attached to the business. You are personally guaranteed. Your business, you and your business, you are responsible. We just need them to show that, to open up your options. Because if you got a 550, we really can't help you. Just being straightforward.
It's gonna be rough, Fred.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough, and that's what
you probably need to get into a credit repair program first.
Yeah, right. That's what any lender. I mean, if there's a lender that'll take that, be careful, because a serious lender, be careful. I'm telling you right now, be careful. Bro. Be careful. Yeah. So yeah, bro, it's dope. So that's how it goes, man. If you got at least a 680, a strong credit profile, reach out to me, Dejon Charles, add me on Facebook. I'll just shoot you over an email just about a breakdown about the business lines of credit. And if it sounds good, we send you over a quick breakdown of just a little bit of information that we need. We pass it off to our guy Joe, who's the specialist with the lines of credit, dude. And we can get you pre-qualified and approved the same day.
Ooh.
The same day, bro.
So wait, what was the way for them to reach out to you? What was the email that they send this to?
Oh, so my email is Dejon, Dejon, prosperfirm.com. That's prosperfirm.com. Dejon at prosperfirm.com. Or you can reach out to me through text, 412-932-5398. Dude, we move quick.
Bang.
I'm very responsive. We're all working as a team. It's not just me, and it's not just my partner, and it's not just Joe. We have a full team. We got processors in-house up in New York that underwrite deals for us. Listen, we are a unit moving as one. We move quick, very responsive. You do not have to wait a week. Yeah, you won't be waiting a week and days and hours to get a response back. We respond back like that, bro, real quick.
Right.
ASAP.
And, you know, when you're trying to get this money for deals, or if you're just trying to get a business loan or whatever it is, you want somebody that's going to be responsive. You're going to find out quickly whether it be yay or nay. So if it is a no, for instance, then at least you can go move on to the next person real quick.
Exactly.
So you don't want to just be sitting around waiting. So that is pretty convenient, though, man. That sounds decent.
Absolutely.
Man.
Yeah. Listen, and I'm open.
So y'all got options.
Yeah, we got options. And even, even if you're working on a bigger deal, listen, we lend on commercial property. We lend on multifamily, self-storage, ground up construction. Listen, we're even lending internationally, bruh. We are out here. We are very active in multiple markets. We're partnered up with many different lenders, excluding ourselves. We're here to really help and provide value and give you different options. I like to term it alternative funding. When the banks say no, we like to say yes.
Hey, not right. That sounds like something that needs to be on like a Craigslist post or a bandit sign somewhere, like right away. For real, man. Those words taken. Right there, bro. Look.
Notes taken.
Right.
Notes taken, bro.
A Craigslist later on is gonna be on there, like, man, he just always taking action. Like, look, that's what I'm. Hey, for real, though. But man, though, bro, you know, like I know that, like right now, you're in the situation. You know, you're a young cat. You know, you're 22. You got access to the funding. So, what are you thinking about doing as far as like your own deals? Like, what's the plan for this year? Once you fill the audience in a little bit, or just like what the ideas are, like, where do you want to take real estate, just in general?
Yeah, so that's a good question. So this year, my goal, and I don't even know why I sold myself short. My goal was to only buy 2 multi-units. That is, dude, that's not even something I'm not even worrying about hitting that goal. You could consider that done.
You said that's a done deal.
That's a done deal. So I'm still going to be actively wholesaling. Listen, I will always wholesale because that's the foundation for where deals come. If you're going to hold them, you got to have marketing and you got to be able to source an off-market opportunity. So I'm still going to be wholesaling. But listen, man, I got the funding in place. Dude, I'm taking advantage. I'm going to work on building the rental portfolio up, man. And so to give people like what my ultimate goal is to have a whole all in-house. Just think of what Gary Vee says. Go vertical, not horizontal. Stay in one lane and just go straight up. So I'll have the wholesale foundation that sources our deals. Take notes on this for everybody listening, because this is about to be golden. The wholesale operation is sourcing our deals. We pull them down with the funding. We have an in-house construction crew that'll work on them. If we're going to keep them as rentals, we'll have a property management company that will manage our properties. If we're going to flip them, I'm working on getting my license. So I'll either put it on the market or we'll have in-house agents putting it up on the market. My goal is to do development. But my goal is not to build, I'm not against the luxury homes, the $800,000 townhomes, but I'm going to carve my niche in affordable housing, bro, because in Pittsburgh, we need it. Dude, we don't have gentrification, whether people look at it for what it is or what it ain't, bro, it's real. And there's people that are impacted by it. And there's not a lot of people taking the initiative to get affordable housing going. So that's my goal, is to develop affordable housing. And dude, just take real estate to the full extreme. Like, I'm not opposed to flips, but if I could flip it, why not wholesale it? That's my approach.
Right.
If I can flip it, why not?
Get the quick cash.
Yeah, get the quick cash. But my real goal is just to hold on more than I'm flipping. So that's what it's looking like for this year, man. Really focused on building the portfolio up. Getting as liquid as possible through the wholesaling, and really just start scooping up properties to build the portfolio, man.
Hey, I know you've always talked about like kind of holding on to those properties yourself, like literally ever since we first started talking. Like, look, once
Yeah.
I start buying, I don't plan on selling nothing. Da
No.
da da da. I remember that.
No.
I definitely remember you saying
Yeah.
that. So I'm glad that you still kind of sticking to that same type
Yeah.
of mindset about holding on to the actual assets ourselves.
Yes.
You know, the wholesaling is cool. We can make hundreds of thousands of dollars, millions out here just wholesaling. But
Right.
at some point, you know, you want to end up getting your own property. You know, you maybe want to house hack something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Maybe you end
You
up,
know?
doing your own thing, just getting the rental income coming in, getting a little bit more of a passive income coming in over
Exactly.
time. So
Exactly. And
yeah.
I'm still in that same mindset. Like, so even when the market tanks, whether it's a high market, which it was 2-3 weeks ago, or if it's a
Right.
market like right now where it's rough, dude, I'm still buying because I am not selling. Dude, you couldn't even offer me enough because I'm
Right.
keeping it for the legacy, bro. I don't want, it's a long-term thing, bro. Build cash flow, residual income to pass down. So, maybe my little sister, maybe I could build her up a portfolio and pitch her off a couple properties. Maybe when I have kids, they'll inherit my, portfolio. So I'm not selling. When I start buying, for anyone that might see me own a property very soon, do not market to me. I am not selling. I'm not selling at all. You couldn't even offer me enough. I'm not selling.
Hey, I feel you, man. Sellers will let you know that all the time. And I sent a text blast the other day, like some of the responses that we get back is like, I ain't never selling my property. I'm going to die in here. Da, da, da.
Yeah.
The sellers be coming with that one. That's a funny one. But I would feel the
Yeah.
same way, though. Like, nah, I ain't selling.
Absolutely.
You got me
Absolutely.
messed up, man. I'm building legacy out here with this property, man. You got the game messed up. So,
bruh,
I think that's the type of mentality to have.
absolutely.
I know that you were thinking about you were talking about the Philly market, man. So I know that it seems like Philly's calling you right now. I know like you out in Pittsburgh right now. You know what I'm saying? Pittsburgh is apparently a huge state because it's like
Right.
hours in between these different areas or whatever. Two of like the big metropolitan areas in PA. I mean, so what's up with Philly, bro? Like Philly's calling you. I'm just curious. Like, what do you have to say to the Philly audience? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They're
so
checking this out. Like, are you coming? Do they need to expect you?
I'm gonna be honest with you. Philly is the move, man. Philly is the move. Like, I'm getting in that market. I'm already building up network and just trying to get a feel for the market. I'll say this for anyone that doesn't accept me, I'm not the right person you want to compete with. Ain't no competition. I'm dominating. I'm not no competition. So I suggest you collaborate, or I'm a shark, bro. I'm taking what I want, bro. Ethically and morally and righteously. But dude, I'm a shark. I'm eating. I'm not. You don't even gotta approve me. I'm in there to win it. So within the next,
I like that mentality.
yeah, man. So like my goal is to really get, man, if I could physically get down there within the next year, make the shift to just get down there, make it a Pittsburgh. Dude, that's my goal. So I said that for the next year. Who knows how quick it'll really happen. But yeah, I'm filling out. I got a couple connections down there. I'm really just trying to fill the market out, keep the Pittsburgh market streaming. But yeah, I'm getting down in that Philly market. Dude, the market is amazing. The market is amazing, So I got it.
Sounds like it.
I gotta get in there. So I'm getting down there. I'm moving down there, bro. Absolutely. I got to get in
the
that
only
Philly
reason
market.
why I brought that up, because I know that we were just talking about that recently or whatever. I know it's been on your mind, so I just figured we'd throw that in there or whatever. Let Philly know you coming.
Listen,
not a game out here.
Oh,
Y'all
it's
better
not
get
a
with it
game.
to get lost. But
It's
no,
not
I
a
come
game.
with that same type of mentality when it comes to being out in Nevada, because as a lot of the audience members know, and as well, I'm going to be moving out to Nevada in June. And so, hey, look, I'm not going to lie to you, man. Look,
Let's
Nevada,
get it.
it's not going to be a game when I get out there. So just be ready for me. You know what I'm saying? Bring the deals, bring the collaboration. I'm all about collaboration, but if I got to compete, trust me. Like, I'm down. I will outwork anybody. That's how I feel. So I'm not trying to compete and make it like some type of competitive thing. But at the same time, we can bring it. You feel me? At the same time, because that's how I like to get down. That keeps it going. The competition is for the end consumer at the end of the day.
Exactly.
We need competition.
Yeah, and I operate the same way, dude. For the people that's listening, listen. You would think I was a mini him. I literally implement and emulate pretty much everything he does and says, and I just put it to work. So like I got the same the same mindset, bro. Like collaboration over competition. But if you don't want to collaborate, ooh, bro,
You
you
did
in
it to
for
yourself.
something. You did it to yourself. You did it to
For
yourself,
real,
man.
though.
Yeah, you did it to yourself. And what keep me going, bro, is I just keep this mindset. And this really might be true, but if it's not, I make it seem like it is. I believe there's another 22-year-old in the same situation that at 5 a.m, he's up. At 2 a.m, if he got to get something done, he's getting it done. In the meantime, time, he's working. He is laser focused. He's not worried about no outside white noise. He's not worried about what the media is talking about the virus. He is keeping his head down and he's working. So I just like, dude, I got to outwork that dude. He's on my tail.
Right, tunnel vision. That's how you got to keep yourself motivated out here, for real. Like every day I'm trying to beat me up. You know, I'm trying to beat my yesterday, you know, like every day. That's how I'm thinking about it. Like, yo, I can do better. I can be more. What do I need to do today? And when you're an entrepreneur, as you know very well, bro, it's like no one's sitting back checking you, like making sure that you're knocking this stuff out. When you're an entrepreneur, when you're a business owner, it's like, it's just on you. If it doesn't get done, that's because you didn't do it. And the only person that's going to be hurt because of that is you and your family. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the responsibility level goes up.
Absolutely.
A lot of people need to kind of see it as a business. A lot of people kind of just doing this thing as a hobby or whatever. But when you really start to take this stuff seriously, it makes a big difference.
Dude, and this is one thing that you shared with me that was golden, that I literally feel like I got a chip on my shoulder. Dude, I'm 22. I'm young. I'm in an industry where there's not a lot of young males of my background. Let's just say that. It's not dominated with people like me. Bro, I'm here. My life quote. You could even, anybody that look on Facebook, I made this, it's been there for years. Aspire to inspire, bro. My goal is to show people, bro, you could come from that. You could come from that and you could get into real estate. You could come from having nothing, bro, and you could literally blow up in real estate, bro. So, like, I cannot wait. It's happening. It's going to happen. I cannot wait to be able to really share, like, listen. And so I really feel like I got a chip on my shoulder, bro, like, and show people the only way out is not to be a rapper. The only way out is not to be a sports a ball player at all, of no aspect. Nothing against them, but that's not your only way out. You know, the only way out is not to be an actor or to climb your way up through corporate America. Dude, you can be an investor. You can invest your way to the top, which is fun too. It's fun. The hunt. I like the hunt. I like the hunt. I love the hunt.
I'll be honest with you, bro. It's like, honestly, you already doing it, bro. Like, I see you on Facebook, other social media platforms, when you putting your story out here. And that was another thing that we talked about, you know what I'm saying, a long time ago. I was like, bro, you gotta like share your story with the world, bro. Like, the world needs to see this story, bro. I swear to God, you can inspire so many young people to do it like you, and that's what we need. We need young brothers like you out here actually doing it, putting out the game. Like, yo, this is how I'm doing it. This is what you need to replicate. You see me out here being real with this. Just implement, take massive action. And you've been putting that story out there for the world to see for quite some time now, man. So I'm really glad that you're actually putting yourself out there, letting other people see you. And even being on this podcast, a few times that you've been on here, you be inside of the Facebook groups like Superhuman Wholesaler. Shout out to Aaron Bevins. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the big dog. Shout out to the big dog.
For real. So, like, you know, I know that you out here trying to give as much value as possible to people, bro. That's why I love having you on to the podcast. And like I said, you're already inspiring a whole generation of people, for real, that look like you and that don't look like you. You know what I'm saying? Or that young or way older. I mean, I feel like when we actually kind of put that realness out there, we come with that energy, that spirit of like, look, I'm going to win. I'm determined. I'm confident. It inspires people. It like sets on some type of fire inside of people. Just like we will get inspired. Like if we checking out something, it's like, man, they want it so bad. Like that feeling of someone wanting something so bad will ignite a fire inside of you. So it's like every time that we're chatting or whatever, or like you come onto the podcast, like people get that energy from you. Even when you just on Facebook and stuff, people can feel that, like how much you want it. And that why, I feel like the why kind of creates the confidence and courage necessary to go out there and just dominate the world.
It
For real.
does.
But it's
It
like, it's got to
does.
be strong enough. It's like you said, if your why doesn't make you cry, it's not strong enough. That's real tough, bro. That's a good quote right there, for real.
It's not, bro. If your why literally doesn't make you want to ball, like Tony Robbins, and I got that quote from Tony Robbins. If anybody wants to know the source, he said, which is true. Take it and try it. Don't believe me, do it. Emotion triggers action, bro. If you just want, $1 million and a Rolls Royce Wraith, don't get it wrong. That's my dream car. That's 500 tickets right there. So yeah, that's my dream car. But if you're just in this business or entrepreneurship just for the money, bro, and if you got to go 5 months without getting a deal, bro, you're gonna quit.
Yeah,
you're gonna quit.
That's facts. It's like you gotta want it so much, and it's like another thing. Like, I think a lot of people that's getting into the industry, especially like people that's becoming agents, they don't realize like this stuff can be real flimsy, real fast, even with wholesale deals.
Yeah.
Like we were just talking about it before we actually started up the session or whatever. Yeah, we both had deals that had like crazy situations going on. They barely even got closed, and it took way longer than expected to actually close those deals. Like when you got kids or you got bills to pay right now, you got things to take care of, and that deal, like they like, oh yeah, we're gonna have to push it back until next week. Like it's nothing to them. And you like, oh, next week I'm about to be homeless. Like it's a whole situation.
There is no next. No next week. There's no next week, bro.
Like, yeah, that's kind of like one of those things when you're getting into real estate. Like real fast, your deal can get extended like a whole extra week, 2 weeks, a month. Corona could come out. Now you got 60 days to wait. Now some BS.
Yeah.
So
let me shout out my partner.
To win it.
I gotta shout out my partner, bro, because I don't do deals by myself, man. My partner, Ray Tench, my guy, bro. Listen, bro. Honestly, so the way we operate is I lock him up. He lets me listen. This is how it is. It's literally like we got a wall. I'm on this side. He's on that side. It's literally like there's a wall. You can't see through. I lock stuff up. Let me do my work. You stay over there. See, Traction taught me one thing, bro. It's about having the right people in the right seats. Traction by Gino Wickman. If anybody wants to know the book, Traction by Gino Wickman. It's about having the right people in the right seats. Bro, I focus on locking deals up. And when I lock them up, I pitch them over to him. I don't follow up, bro. What's going on with the buyer? What's going on? Bro, I know he's going to close it. Just like this one. He's nice. Dispo King. The Dispo King in Pittsburgh, bro. Like,
hey, wait, what was his name again? You got to shout him out again, bro.
Yeah, listen, my guy, Raymond Tench, bro. Ray Tench, my dude, bro.
Okay, yeah, bro. Definitely want to make sure that that PA knows what the deal is, whatever. They can reach out to y'all. Hey, there's plenty of people out here that need to get deals closed, man. So
listen,
you know what I'm saying? We want to be distribution centers at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
He is the Dispo King, bro. Listen, this deal, of course, it didn't close in 2 days, but I locked it up. So they reached out to me on a Wednesday, and I could tell you how I got the deal, because how I got it, people are going to be like, you didn't pay no money to get it? No, I didn't. They reached out to me on a Wednesday. No. Tuesday. They reached out to me Tuesday. We walked it Wednesday. I made the offer Wednesday. They accepted Wednesday, but we couldn't sign the contract until Thursday because they live in Indiana, PA, in the middle of West Kabumba. Like it's in the middle of the woods. So there's like no connection. So we had to like send it to her cousin for her to like, it was just a bunch of crazy stuff. But we locked it up officially on the Thursday. Dude, he got a buyer through there Friday. He agreed Saturday, opened escrow Monday. Dude, he's the Dispo King, bro. Straight like that, bro. He's a Dispo junkie, bro. He's nice, bro. I could never take credit for moving the deals we move as quick as we move them in this crunch time with the nasty situations that we get faced with. Bro, he's nice. He's nice, bro.
That's the right
he's
way.
nice, bro. I wouldn't even like
the
people.
Dispo King.
Shout out to the Dispo King Ray Tench. Like, I made a post about the deal we closed, and everybody, oh, good stuff. I'm like, bruh, teamwork make the dream work. Don't give me the credit, because if it wasn't for this dude, this deal wouldn't be in effect, bro. Straight
Facts,
up.
man.
So, bro, like, man, so teamwork make the dream work. That's how we move. But let me tell you about how I got the deal. So anyone that's wondering how I market for deals, this is going to be very controversial, what I'm about to say, because I don't market. You don't market? No, I don't market, bro. The only capital that comes out for marketing is data skip tracing. So, I get the riches are in the niches. So I focus on driving for dollars leads, and county data. That's it. That's the only stuff that I'm focusing on, which is so driving for dollars, probates, tax delinquent, eviction records, code violations, the magic 5, bro. That's it. I don't really worry about pre-foreclosures because they're hairy deals, and I don't want to get into something like that because we deal with a lot of hairy deals as is. And honestly, it's just like the responsibility, bro. If I can't perform, even though I don't go in saying I'm going to guarantee anything, I got a conscience, bro. I couldn't even sleep at night knowing I couldn't move a deal and they lost their house, bro.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. I try to stay away from them as well.
Yeah, bro. So
but wait, shout out those five methods one more time, like those 5 forms of distress again.
Yeah, so the 5 things that we go for. Well, I go for it. We're a team, but like I said, you stay over there. Let me go to work over here with these sellers. And it's a personality thing. It's a personality thing. It's a perfect dynamic because he talked to people he don't trust me. Dude, he's a shark, bro. But the thing is, and he'll even if you're watching this, you already know this ain't nothing against you, bro. But I'm more of I could nurture, but I could also get the deal. But he's like, dude, it's like, boom, let's get it. Deal or no deal. Like, so he's perfect and direct with the buyer, and I work with the seller. So how we do it is driving for dollars and then county data. So driving for dollars, probates, tax delinquent, eviction records, and code violations. Magic 5. The magic 5, bro.
Man, look, if y'all watching this at home or listening to this at home, I hope y'all taking notes. Y'all need to start doing some research real quick. Like, how are you even coming across this data, though? Is this just like public records, public information, or like are you using services, or how are you actually getting those lists? I'm just curious real quick.
Yeah, no, so it's 100% free, bro. Free. We do not pay for data, bro. Literally driving for dollars is, driving for dollars. You just go out hunting for deals, looking for distressed property. But let me just touch on that because this is something that most people don't do. When me and him are out, we're not only looking for the obvious stuff, the high grass, the lifted shingles, a lot of mail in the mailbox, the obvious stuff. We look for subtle stuff. We look for if the blinds are a certain way. We're looking to see if the curtain is a certain way. We're looking sometimes we'll even, if there's a specific property, we'll go look at it. If the light is on at night and during the day, they're trying to put up a front. And let me shout out
like someone's living there.
Yeah, and let me shout so that's how we do it, bro. It's like we look for subtle stuff and distress. But then so that's driving for dollars. And then for the county data, if you're in Pittsburgh, you probably didn't even know we do not need to go to the county building to get data. Dude, I could pull data from my phone right now, bro.
Straight literally. Like that.
All data. I'm talking about code violation, tax delinquent. I could look up. Listen, I could even look for arrest records.
Oh, okay. Right. You say you got all the data. Bro, for free. Are you guys listening to what this man is saying? For absolutely free. He's not paying for marketing. He's getting thousands. I'm assuming there's thousands of leads on this list, right? I'm sure of that, right?
Dude, the code violation list alone is over 10,000 records.
Right. The list be ridiculous.
One more, bro. Big they are. One more. I forgot one. Condemned properties. Ooh, condemned properties, bro.
So you say you got a massive database of so you pretty much just got free data on autopilot from the county at all times, fresh data all the time, new leads all the time. So how often are they updating? Is that like daily updated, or what are we talking about? How often are they updating?
So So the tax delinquent record, no, you're good, bro. So the tax delinquent records, those, they don't update that much. The beginning of the year is the best time to get it.
Right.
So like throughout the year, you know, people that fall behind in taxes, they'll pop up, but the big list that we pull is coming at the beginning of the year, and we just run it through for the whole year.
Right.
Yeah, dude, that's how we run that. And then as far as probates are updated every single day. Every single day we could pull probate records.
For the free.
For the freebie. Bro, and listen to this. Bro,
Nasty.
this is going to blow people's mind, bro. So we could access the records. We could access the file. The letters of administration is what I go for. Dude,
right.
there's phone numbers there, bro. We don't even got to skip trace them. We don't even got to skip trace.
Free skip tracing.
And guess what?
Right.
The phone number is accurate because they got to be in contact with the attorney.
Right. So, you know, I try to tell people all the time, bro, like people don't value free. But a lot of times the free lists are the best list that you can
100%.
get.
100%.
I made a whole video on my YouTube channel. People don't even believe that this data exists, bro. Like, that's the crazy part. So just for y'all out there in PA, if y'all listening to this and you didn't know what Dejon is putting y'all on to, wake up, go grab these lists, right? Get your access. And they usually try to make it hard to actually get access to it. But that's another one of those how bad do you want it type questions, right? Because if you really want it, you're going to find that data. You're going to reach out to whoever you need to get it for the free or for the, you know, like get it easily. Let's put it like that online, right? I made a whole video for Chicago about how to get the tax delinquent list because everybody wanted to know this question. Oh, how do I get the tax delinquent? I literally, in the video, bro, all I do, go to Google, type in Chicago tax delinquent list. It's the very first file. I mean, it's like in PDF format. It's like it don't get too much easier than that, but people don't value free, or they just don't even go out there and go look for it because they think, oh, I got to spend $3,000 because every guru that I hear says that they spend $3,000 on marketing every month. That's crazy, right? But most people think that that's what they got to do, that they have to spend money. But I tell people all the time, you can be using Facebook, Craigslist, free data online. I tell people, like, look, practice with free data. Like, don't just go out there and spend a whole bag on all of this data. Get you some free data. You can call for sale by owner leads on Craigslist, Zillow, Redfin, Realtor. It's so many different options. That it's just you just got to put yourself out there. For real, bro.
To be honest with you, bro.
I just got to say that. That's like so major.
Dude, our marketing is, people wouldn't even believe it, bro. We don't even, because of how abundant everything is, bro, we probably don't even spend $100 a month for marketing, bro. Everything is pretty much free, bro. Like,
so then, what, are you just manually calling the people? Then you don't, you're not using like call tools or Mojo or anything like that.
So actually, before I was manually calling, but now we got Mojo. Because you know, it's very time intense when you're literally 412-123-6793, 412-261-2661. Like, bro, that is tedious. Right. It takes a lot of, bro, by the time you finally get the ball moving, bro, you're going to have to literally, and like I said, our lists are huge that we could pull. So if you got 3,000 records that are cleaned up, scrubbed, and ready to go, bro, you going to be calling for a long time, bro. And I learned the hard way, bro. You got to, and this is something I learned the hard way, but Aaron Bevins really, like, he really made me hone in on this. Move with urgency, bro. Move with urgency. But how are you going to move with urgency? I
literally got this up on my board, right? It says, act as if your life depended on it. Exclamation point, exclamation point. Like, yo, I'm not playing no games. I got to keep that, like, in mind at all times. Move fast. Act like your ass is on fire.
Move fast, bro. Move fast. Like, seriously.
Hey, that's real talk. That's real talk.
Yeah. Like, bro, so that's how we move. We move with aggression, and he's the type partner, bro. Anybody that ain't really ready to rap with a real partner, you don't want nobody like him with you because he's on me. What you doing, bro? Did you call him? What's going on with this deal? What's the breakdown on this one? What's the next step that you're doing on this one? Like, are you organized? Are we still getting on the appointments? Bro, he is on it, bro.
Who you talking about, EB, or you talking about the dispo king out there?
Ray.
Okay,
Ray.
yeah.
Ray is, bro, he do not, bro.
The right
Listen,
way. You need that, bro. We all need
my
that.
feet are to the fire if I don't get done a task that should have got done by 5:30, bro. Listen.
The right way. That's accountability, though. You know, in business, a lot of people, if you're working for yourself, you don't have that accountability. There's nobody there to whoop your ass or be like, yo, bro, what's up?
Yeah.
You know, yo, sis,
bro.
what's up? Like, what's up with
Literally.
this? Like, that's so important to have that accountability to make sure that things get taken care of, because it's so easy to kind of just put things off on the back burner. And in all reality, it's like that acting with urgency, AKA at all times be trying to do income producing activities. Most important, because like we can do a whole bunch of stuff, right? It's all types of ways to make it seem like you're busy. So you can feel busy, but are you actively doing the things that's going to feed your family? Literally. That's what it really boils down to, you know, and a lot of people, they don't even think about it like that. They're just kind of in the moment and, you know, trying to take all day with everything so they could feel like they were actively doing something. Right. They really weren't. You know what I'm saying? I think that happens all the time. People just want to feel like they out here doing something, but they do all of the things that's super easy or doesn't require much work instead of actually making those calls. Right, exactly. Just to feel busy.
Let me make sure my profile headshot is pretty. Let me make sure my bio on Facebook is beautiful. Let me see my logo. I think I should change colors, bro. That's called busy work.
Me? Right.
See, and I'm gonna be honest, people in this market are doing it, bro. But while they're making sure their logo's beautiful, bro, we're JV and we're not even under the same company. We got our own companies, but we're not even worried about that, bro. We're working on getting deals, bro. We're getting straight to work. I don't care about no pretty logo. I don't care if my headshot isn't looking the best on Facebook, bro. Forget all of that, because none of that makes money, bro. Let's make calls. Let's reach out to buyers to see what they want. Let's reach out to other people wholesaling. Could we get some deals going? Like, bro, we out here working, bro. We don't want none of that busy work. Productivity.
Exactly.
Listen,
like I always tell people, that stuff is optional, you know? Like, you don't need that to get a deal, but it can look good for credibility, but let's not spend 2 weeks trying to get this stuff together. Like, if you're going to do it today, we want to get buyers the next day, like straight like that. We're trying to make it as quick as possible.
Right. And one thing you told me, and you literally still to this day, bro, almost going on 2 years later in a couple months, you always said and will say 3 words. You already know what I'm about to say. Stay in activity, bro. Stay in activity.
Facts. Yeah. You got to be knocking stuff out, man.
Stay in activity, bro. Like, dude, we stay in activity, bro. And like literally he keeps me urgent, bro, because like he's on stuff, bro. He's on stuff. If listen, if my man, my partner, the Dispo King, comes across a deal before me, I'm sleeping, bro. Something's wrong. If he's sending me over deals for me to go hunt after, something's wrong, bro. I'm on everything. He'll even do this, bro. He'll be like, did you see this one? Seen it yesterday. I already talked to him. We got an appointment for tomorrow. He's like, you're on it. Bruh, we move. Urgency,
That's what
bro.
I'm talking about, bro. That's what I'm talking about. I like to know, though, I'm glad to know that, like, you've got kind of like that yin to your yang. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like you all kind of mesh together. You know, he's like the straight to it. Like, it's either yes or no. That's perfect for buyer situations. That's exactly what you want your closer to be doing. But like then again, though, on the seller side, you want to be like flexible, fluid. Oh, talk to me, John. You know, what's going on, John? Let's make this happen, John. You know, so it's a little bit more. But either way, though, I feel like that balance is important in business. Kind of just having people to kind of feed off of and balance off of. So you're not trying to do everything yourself. There is a lot of value baked into having other team members that can take care of some of those responsibilities, so you're not literally doing everything yourself, trying to figure this all out on the go.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, and like how we keep organized, bro. We got a whiteboard. We throw all of the deals up. We got spreadsheets, so we're actively seeing what's in the pipe. What status is it on? Do it need to be locked up? Do I got to renegotiate it? Do I got to renegotiate it because, you know, It might not be whatever, bro. Like, we got it organized, structure. We're not, trust me, I'm like organized chaos. He's the one who's like on me about getting organized. I'm horrible with organization,
Right.
but yeah, bro, that's how we run it, man. And it works amazing, bro. Like we closed 3 deals together the first couple weeks of us working together, bro.
The right way. Yeah. That was like an instant success. It's like, okay, I guess this works. We good. Found it.
This works.
Yeah.
This works. Yeah, it's
Real
me.
quick, for
It's me, him, and his lady, his woman, and we run it just like that. Like, bro.
That's the right way. I'm glad to hear that, man.
It's smooth, bro. It's smooth. And you know what I learned too from you? I'd rather have 50% of a watermelon than 100% of a grape any day.
Right. All day.
Any day.
All day.
Any day, bro. Any day.
For real, man. Hey,
So that's how we run
it. That, though.
Yeah, that's how we run it, though, bro. Like, that's literally how we run it.
The right way, indeed, man. So I'm sure that the audience has gathered like a bunch of gems from this session already. Hold on, let me check the. Okay. So I see we've been on here for like a little bit over an hour, so I probably want to like start wrapping it up or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of want to just give you an opportunity. Like, I like to, ask everybody when they come on or whatever. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be like your third time getting asked this question now. But essentially, like, at this point in your wholesaling career, right? Because you've been out here for a couple years now. You've been out here grinding. You're doing your thing. You're young. Like, what would be your best advice right now in this moment for any wholesalers that's looking into getting into the game, and maybe even consider the fact that the corona stuff is going on, but keep in mind that a lot of people are going to watch this like years from now, probably even, you know what I'm saying? And the corona stuff won't be going on. So just like in general, what would you recommend? Like, what's your best advice for somebody looking to get started?
So that's a good question, bro. The first thing I would say is, first things first, get knowledgeable. Don't get information overloaded, but get knowledgeable. Get knowledgeable, bro, because as most people can see, so like, I'll say this, bro, from the time when I got started to even just a couple months later, the cat was out the bag with wholesaling, bro. But see, then the problem becomes, people are getting into this business for the money, bro. There's this seller, this is a person you're talking about. They really own 123 Apple Street. They really have a problem. And if you continue to waste their time, the problem can get worse, bro. It could get worse. Wow. So the first thing, and I'm simple, bro. You know me, I'm simple. These are literally actionable steps. Like, you won't have much time to think, because if you do, you're allowing yourself to overthink if you overthink what I'm saying. So the first thing, get knowledgeable, bro. Get knowledgeable. The second thing, and this is against what most people say, go to your buyer first. Go to the buyer first.
Yeah. You be listening, man. Look,
I listen to everything. Listen, I don't know if people think it's a joke, bro. I literally am, bro. You're my coach. I remember, this is like a divergent, then I'm gonna hop right back on. But like, I remember I was just telling you, somebody was like, "Oh man, I'll give you coaching for da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da." Bro, you're crazy, bro. I got a coach that literally helped me get, like, really gain traction, and I still talk to him. I don't, of course, different, there's always different levels of coaching that you need for different things. Right. But as far as like this real estate right here, bro, like, I would rather not pay you whatever your fee is. It's not worth it to me. Not against anybody who does, but so let me veer back. So the first thing is get knowledgeable. The second thing is get your buyers lined up first. Listen to this. How premeditated is it if you know Billy Bob Buyer buys 3 bids, 1 BEVs, and 15221. He likes to be all in 70%. He likes to keep it a minimum rehab. And his exit strategy is he's gonna hold it. Right. How premeditated is that? You literally just go find, and he likes to, like, let's say he likes to stay with smaller properties under 1,500. You literally go find a 3 bid, 1 BEV, all in, he could be 70%, and 15211 that needs minimal work that he could hold on to. Bruh.
It don't get too much easier than that. You literally getting the whole blueprint. The whole blueprint. Like, I remember, like, I kind of said it like this: buyers are the roadmap to deal flow. That's how I like to call them. You know, it's like they give you the whole blueprint. If you can't get a deal and you've got people with hundreds of thousands of dollars sitting here telling you this is exactly what type of house I want, and they every goddamn where, if you can't find one of those properties, it's not because they aren't there. It's because you don't want it enough. Your why isn't strong enough if you feel like you can't find what these people are telling you. Hey, give me this,
literally,
and you get $5,000 to $10,000 every rep. It don't get too much easier.
Literally. That's literally it. So, and then from there, boom. So you get knowledgeable because you gotta know so don't know everything about the business, but you gotta have a not 50,000 foot overview. You gotta have like a 2,000 foot overview, just enough. Not don't go up here. You see, look, you can't even see it. Stay within eyesight. You don't go too high. See, I'm getting out of the camera. You want to stay like right here. So boom, get knowledgeable. Get your buyers lined up first. Then the third thing, bro, is pick what you're going to do based off your marketing budget. If you don't really got a marketing budget, and I would say this, even if you did have a marketing budget, go niche. Why would you want to call a 10,000 absentee owners list when you could hop on a call with some driving for dollars property owners and tax it? You know what I mean? Go niche. So, get focused though. Like when I first got started, you told me this, bro. Pick about 2 or 3 lead sources and forget the rest. Pick one marketing strategy and forget the rest. So what did I do? I picked cold calling because I love cold calling. It's weird. Yes, anybody listening, I love to make cold calls. Cold calling, and I'm cold calling driving for dollars, tax delinquent, and if I could throw some probates in there, probates. But I really focused on driving for dollars, bro, and I just honed in because you told me why would you want to be a jack of all trades? Why would you want to do that when you could spend 10,000 hours on one thing, bro, and master it? And then another thing you told me, so this is the pivot to the fourth thing, focus, bro. A lot of people that reach out to me talk about subject to it and they never did a wholesale deal. They talk about creative financing and they don't even know how to evaluate a deal. Stay focused. No shots at nobody that this applies to, but it's serious. Stay focused. Why would you focus on, you're not even focused. Why would you scatter your focus on 7 different exit strategies and you never did one? You don't even know the business. You don't even, what is you doing, bro? What is
That's
you doing?
really good advice right there. A lot of people are thinking like, okay, subject to, okay, lease options, okay, wholesaling,
right.
Okay, maybe I'll buy it myself. It's like they just kind of maybe I should work with realtors. Like they just kind of all over the place and they don't really know exactly what they want to do. And like you say, they haven't mastered one exit strategy. So why are you all over the place trying to do 7 at the same time?
It don't make sense, bro. It don't make sense, bro. So then that's that. So then I would say after that, bro, put your head down. Almost do this. Put your head down and get to work, bro. Get to work, bro. But wait, before you get to work, because this is what helped me, and I still do this. Look, I'm about to show you right now. Before I even say it, because I'm not going to forget we on it. It's in this phone, so I can't even show you. Actually, yes, I can. Look, right here. Yes, I can. Let me just, boom. That's so crazy. See how the universe works? I didn't even flick through the pages and look what I didn't found, bro. Look what I found, y'all. Look what I found. What do that say? Things to do. Things to do list, because that's how you stay productive is what I learned. Because I was like, remember I told you, I'm like, bro, I could take action, but it feel like I'm all over the place. And you said, well, what do you do the night before? And I'm like, I just work. Well, what do you mean you work? I just work. Well, that's why you feel like that, because you don't got no structure. You don't even know what you got to do tomorrow. You wake up with no clarity. You don't know what you got to get done. And come 6 o'clock, you're still figuring out what you need to get done when you should have had it planned out the night before. Because guess what? If you fail to plan, so if you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. Simple as that.
Facts.
Simple as that. So get the things to do list. Dude, you, bro, I'm telling you, people might be like, yo, why do he keep? Because I'm telling you, I implement what he's saying. It works. It's
crazy. It's crazy to say, man, for real. Like you're like a real testament of like when people come into the coaching and like they're really coachable. Like, like they want to learn and they willing to just trust and just follow and trust the process. So you're a true testament of like what that ends up turning into. You and all the other people out you know, that actually go through the processes and listen every single time. It's almost impossible to fail if you do this stuff, for real.
Bro, it's almost impossible to fail. It's going crack. So that's what I say. So then to pivot from the things to do list, which is to get you productive, bro, tomorrow when you wake up, just get straight to work, bro. There ain't nothing to think about. Get to work. You already got everything else lined up. It's just time to put everything together, bro, and just work. And like, that's how you end it. Because everything else falls in place. Once you put into action from cold calling, driving for dollars leads, and you're doing everything to get it under contract the right way, then, bro, everything is done. A good deal will sell itself if you put it in front of the right person, you know?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You just get to work, bro. I'm simple. Literally, get knowledgeable, get your buyer's information up front, get his criteria, get focused on about 2 things that you want to do. If it's cold calling, it's cold calling. You're not cold calling bandit signs, SMS blasts, RVMs, and 75 other different things. You don't need to do all of that. You're wasting your time. You don't need to do that. So boom, get knowledgeable, get your buyer's criteria, pick your marketing strategy, or if you could afford to, strategies. But if you're just getting started, I wouldn't even recommend that. Like my coach told me, pick a strategy and pick about 2 lead sources. Mine was driving for dollars and tax delinquents. From there, create a things to do list to get productive, like see what you need to get done for the day. Bro, the last step is just getting straight to it, bro. Get straight to work. Get straight to work. And then at the end of the day, evaluate yourself as you're the boss and you're the employee too. If you were your own employee, how would you feel about your performance today?
I like that. That's some good advice right there, right? Like, always kind of think back at the end of the day, like, what would I feel about my performance? I like that. That's a good way to kind of think about things, for real.
Yeah, and you helped me, bro.
Real game right there, though, man. That's real game. I swear on everything. I hope that if y'all listening to this or watching this or whatever, I hope that y'all been taking notes. This man, Dejon, every time he come on, he's dropping jewels for you all, trying to give y'all the game, let y'all know what y'all need to do to get out here and start crushing your market. So real quick, though, I just gotta mention this, man, because I don't know. Like, I feel like it's like a super common thing amongst a lot of the heavy hitters, you know, including yourself, that come onto the podcast, right? It's just something about, what I should say is, like, I want you to give me your opinion on this. It just came to my mind or whatever. I just want to ask you this, and I asked a couple other people this as well. I think I talked to Austin Rutherford about this, as well as Aaron Bevins or whatever. So okay. I want to ask you this question as well. Like, what role do you feel confidence plays in your ability to go out there and do what you got to do, and just talk about confidence real quick? I think that's super important.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Confidence is everything. It's so what my lender / partner, what he taught me and what I'm learning is this. I've already been doing it. I just didn't know that this is what it's termed, and this is his term. But that's how I roll with it. It's called relaxed confidence. It's poised. It's like this. Poised. I know I could get the deal done. You just talking the conversation. Hey, Ed. Yeah, this is Dejon. Listen. I know this is out of the blue, but you wouldn't have any interest in selling 123 Apple Street, would you? I don't sound stumbling. I'm not fumbling. I'm confident. Confidence. And listen, the sellers feel your confidence. If they feel like you're timid, they're going to walk all over you. They're going to walk all over you, and they're going to take advantage of you. But the confidence, the tonality, because guess what? The confidence of knowing a good deal will sell itself, that's what makes me talk on the phone like boom. And just imagine this. Just picture you have $1 million in your pocket that's burning a hole waiting to be invested, because you do. You got a network of investors that collectively have millions. And literally, I'm not joking. Guys, I'm not joking. Literally, you have $1 million plus in your pocket or in your back pocket or at your disposal to get a deal done. So when you talk on the phone, you talk with confidence, because you know, if I could get this for the right price, it is sold, bro. Like, the confidence is everything, bro. Your confidence level is everything. And people vibe, bro. People vibe when you got the confidence. Like, people will they know, like, oh my goodness, your confidence, like you just almost like you walk into the room like this, just like, you know, like, I'm cool. I ain't sweating nothing. Like,
Right.
it's not,
You walk in, you're looking like Superman. They could feel that energy.
They could feel that. And then you go in with the mindset, like, listen, I got thousands of people to call. I got 1 million properties to go evaluate. It would be nice to do this business with you and do the deal with you, but I don't need to. You need me more than I need you. That's what you taught me. Listen, I know I said it again, bruh. I just, because I'm trying to ingrain this into your mind, like, get a coach. And I would recommend, man, if you first getting started, man, listen, you're talking to one right now and it ain't me. You listen, you're listening to one talk right now. It's not me, bro. Like, people always ask me, who's your coach? And I tell them, no, I don't think many. So a couple people did take action. A couple people took action and connected with you, but a lot of people just want to know who your coach is just for, I guess, the fun of it or sakes of it, just to say, oh, my goodness, I know his coach, bro. It ain't nothing if you know him. It's what you're implementing that he gives you. That's what's worth it.
Yep, facts.
So yeah, confidence is everything, bro. If I'm saying, hey, Ed, it's almost like you're talking like this. Hey, Ed, I'm a local investor, and I rode past 123 Apple Street, and, you know, I'm looking to buy properties cash and get it done quick. Listen, you talk like this. Hey, Ed. Yeah, hey, this is Dejon, and I know this is completely out of the blue, man. It might even be a shot in the dark. You didn't have any interest in selling 123 Apple Street, though, did you? Dude, the confidence, bro, you could feel. It's like, bro, this is a serious person. He's poised, relaxed, like confidence.
It's night and day, the difference between those two approaches. So, like, I see that all the time, and I just think, to me, I feel like confidence is one of those magic elixirs, it feels like, you know, like confidence kind of gets you over those humps, those hurdles, that scariness. Like, you can't feel thirsty or desperate or anything like that. That's why I'm always saying, that's another thing that I have written up here as well. It says, don't focus on your goals, focus on your activities, right? Ooh. So it's all about falling in love with the processes and getting comfortable with the terminology and things like that. But not to mention, though, I think where the real confidence comes is not only from, like, having that knowledge, right, like you said, right, and the expertise to be able to kind of go in there, and then having those relationships with buyers. It's not only that. I feel like a big part of it is your why. Like, why the hell are you doing this, right?
Exactly.
Like, if your daughter needs some Pampers right now, you want it bad, yo. You get what I'm saying? It's like you want it bad, and it's those people who usually end up winning. Yeah, you know, but because their why is so strong that it creates such a level of confidence that no matter what happens, it's like the whole universe just opens up for people with massive confidence. But I feel like if you're just doing it for money, it's only so much confidence that you can have unless you're just like this super money type person. It's weird, you know what I'm saying? Unless the whole brain, unless you have like such a wealth mentality, so it's just like, you know, money is the focus and you can kind of come with that energy with money being your goal,
bro. Legit. And another thing that gives you confidence is actually doing stuff, bro. Like, it don't even matter how much your first deal is. It's the proof of concept, bro.
Thank you.
It's the proof of concept. Like, literally, it's the proof of concept. Like, dude, if I could do it once, I don't even know where I heard this. I might have heard it from you. Let me know if I did. I really don't remember.
You're saying that all the time.
You probably know what I'm about to say. If you could do it once, you could do it 10 times. If you could do it 10 times, you could do it 100. If you could do it 100, you could do it 1,000. And if you could do it 1,000, listen, you can always do this. It's naturally in it. So I just want to show you too, though. Not no joke, bro. We'll do that. Could you see the date?
Let's say, was that 9/7/2018?
Okay. And look.
Pow, one rack. I'm pretty sure that's what they say.
Yes. And let me pull it back so I don't show. Let me pull it back so I don't show the account info. But let me show you this. Boom. So you don't think like, bro, I'm not lying. Boom.
Dejon Charles, right? And look, that was less than 2 years
look, release fee. I know it's kind of blurry, but just to give you the picture, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, and ever since I connected with him, Ed Hayes, my guy, straight out of Chicago, Illinois. Bruh, I connected, and listen, bruh, it's been up and up from there. And then listen, look, here go the second deal. Here go the second deal. Could you see the date? No.
Boom, like November 20 something. It looked like
November 26th. And what's that, bro?
whew, 99.50. Let's go.
Bro, we really do this, bro.
Like
we really do this, bro. Truth, we really do. And that was from you. Listen, I reached out to you September 12th. That was November. This is after, bro. I don't even know if people, I think somebody might have missed it, but let me say it again, bro. I reached out to you September 12th, bro. September 12th. That deal was dated November 26th, 28th. November 26th, 28th.
2 months later.
And that was from
you cashing out.
That was from and it took so really that I got it locked up almost right after me and you talked, but it was a probate. So probates take that one took like September, October, November. It literally took like 65 days to. It almost took 70. Literally, it took like
about that on our first podcast.
Remember? It took like 70 days to close, bro. I was like, bro, the whole time I'm like, bro, da. You're like, listen, what's the numbers? Okay, that's a good deal. What you worried about? I'm like, you know what? You're right. What am I worried about? There ain't nothing to be worried about.
Right. And you had like a whole another 9 deals under contract around that time too. Just crushing it. Like, yo, this dude is killing it. What the hell? Like, yo, I was telling everybody about that. Like, man, killing it, man. That's crazy.
Yo, listen, bro. So like literally, and I'm not lying, like that, man, if I can't tell nobody, no other going words besides work, get you a coach that is not a guru. Get you a person who really does this business, because he ain't just no coach. He does this, bro. I remember on the phone, what got me motivated, you was like, man, I'm closing on this deal and this, I'm doing this, I'm making it. I'm like, that, bro, bro, what do you, I'm like, you know what? Let's keep it going. Then I remember the next call, I'm like, bro, I got this up under contract. You're like, oh, yeah, well, I'm like, well, you're like, oh, yeah, well, congratulations, but I got I'm like,
it's crazy. We both just closed the deal today. Well, we both actually cashed out on deals today or whatever. Yo, that's crazy, man,
Literally.
Come a long way, my brother. You've come a long way.
Bro, it's so amazing, bro, to be like, listen, that's why I said, I don't know if people, like, get it or not, but, like, man, if it was not for you helping me, bro, first off, me being courageous enough and bold enough to reach out to you to ask for help and not be scared, because a lot of people don't ask for help, bro.
Yeah, I think I even said that, like, in some of those first messages. I was like, I believe that a closed mouth don't get fed, da-da-da-da-da. That was, like, in some of my first messages to you. So just the fact that you reached out was why I gave you all the juice. I was like, he won. It's like, oh, God, I just wish that I had somebody like me when I was your age. So I was like, I'm about to pour into this, man. For real.
Yeah, bro.
Just trying to get everything because he won it.
Yeah, man. That's literally, bro, like, man, that is literally what helped change the game, bro. And ever since then, like I said, it ain't been easy. I would be lying if I said it was, it was an easy road coming. I had, remember on some of them calls, it's like, I'm like, bro, I'm struggling. Remember I said, like, I'm like there, but I feel like I'm holding myself back and da-da-da-da. Like, this is just being open to anybody listening. Like, it was not an easy road, bro. It's still not easy. But having somebody like you that I could just, you sending a text like, bro, I believe in you, da-da-da-da. I'm like, man, I need that. And, bro, I'm telling you, like, I don't know if people truly understand, but, bro, this man right here literally changed the game for me, bro. Man, you changed the game for me.
Letting them know, bro. Like, for real, man.
Facts, you did.
This ain't no paid sponsorship. Like, Dejon ain't getting from this or anything like that or whatever. so y'all know, like, this dude is real life the truth, man, for real. Like,
Yeah.
salute to you, my brother. I'm super proud of you for actually getting out here, taking that action, and like using the knowledge that you've gained since we've known each other. You've never hesitated to reach out when you need something. It's like, and it's not even like you reaching out every day. It's like, we may talk today, we may not talk again for like a whole nother month. And like the next time that we talk to each other, we're like, bro, I literally did everything. So, and like, and here's like what I'm thinking about now. Help me with that. And then like, we'll have a long conversation. It'll be like a long things to do list type thing. Then the next time, like a whole month or something goes past, and then we talking to each other again. You done knocked all of that out. So, you know, it makes it worth it when I know that you're gonna knock it out. You feel me?
It does, bro. It's, man, like, bro, that's you've been golden, bro. And I want to just touch on this for the situation at hand, because we are in a crisis, I guess. Well, not I guess. It's definitely a crisis. But I think I said, I guess, not to undermine the seriousness, but it's because of how you look at it. It could be a serious crisis if you look at it, or it could be an opportunity to flourish. So for that being said, like, right now is the perfect time for you to get as close to your buyers and investors as possible. And like, just, bro, get to work, man. That's the thing, bro. People just don't work, bro. Like, they're so, like, you know, I got, you know, I shared in anybody that's not in his group, my man Ed Hayes' group, or if you ain't in the superhuman group, like, I shared my
strategies.
Yeah,
Definitely doing wholesale deals and strategies, superhuman wholesalers. I know you be up in there.
Heavy,
Empower
bro.
for real estate. I think that's another one that you be in.
Absolutely, bro. Like, those is the 3 ones that I'm in, bro. Like, I shared the 23 ninja strategies, bro. And I always end it with saying this at the end of when I share it. They work if you do. Everything works if you do. That, you told me, bro. Man, I'm not even gonna say it again.
Everything works.
I'm not even gonna say it again. I'm not even gonna say it again.
It's so true, though.
Yeah.
It's so true. Everything works, man.
Everything works if you do, bro. So like, that's what, man, like, bro, that's how I gotta say it, bro. Like, it works, and I'm more than happy to share it, bro. Anybody that, like I said, you can reach out to me. I still got room to accept friends, so you might want to listen. I got like 3,200 friends.
I don't. I'm maxed out,
bro. Bro, I went from having like 1,000 from when I got started. I went from having a couple hundred to close to 3,300, bro. 3,300 now, bro. Like,
yeah. So you're a mini celebrity out there. I see you, bro. I see you.
And the network, bro. Yeah. Like, them, I could scroll down my Facebook page and I'm not gonna come across people twerking crazy and drinking and, you know, consuming other things, bro. I'm seeing people doing deals. I'm seeing people providing nuggets. I'm seeing, bro, you got to surround yourself with just everything you want, bro. Like the podcast, I listen to your podcast. I listen to other podcasts. I'm reading books. I'm just trying to get as much personal development in as possible, bro, because mindset is it, bro. The conversation you have in between your head can make or break you, man.
So true, man. And that kind of goes into everything that we've kind of even been talking about tonight, as far as just like mentality, confidence, like with that willpower, like having that strong why and stuff like that. All of these things we've been talking about in this session, they all kind of coalesce with one another. If you don't have one, you're probably missing out on some of the other things as well. So
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you.
I really enjoy these sessions that we be having on these podcasts. I think that, you know, every single time that you come onto the podcast, the audience gains a ton of value. So that's why I be wanting to have you, you know, kind of come out, talk about what's been going on with your business, like what you out here doing as a young cat, you know, but you understand it though, right? You actually out here taking action, doing everything that you can, trying to provide for your family. So I'm glad to have you come out, bro, and actually, you know, drop some of these gems on their forehead. You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely, bro.
What I want to do, I want to give people an opportunity. Like, what would be the best way to find you online, offline, however? How can people connect with the Dejon Charles himself?
Listen, I'm 100% open. My name is Dejon Charles. It's Dejon Charles. I mean, I don't even need to spell that, but Charles, Bro, there's one big dog, Dejon, bro. Type it in, you'll know when you find me, bro. Here, matter of fact, let me go to Facebook just in case, because I be like, oh, there's other Dejons, but they ain't the Day. I am the Dejon, bro. I'm the Dejon. So you go on Facebook, there I am. Boom, that's me. Boom, and let's connect. My email, boom, that's connect with me on Facebook. I got Instagram and all of that, but I gotta, clean it up and do everything. So I won't post that yet. But then, as far as if you want to send some deals, my email is CHARLES period. CHARLES ACQ period group @gmail. That's my real estate email. And then if you're looking to connect on the funding side, dude, reach out to me. The business phone is 412-932-5398. My email is Dejon, DEJON @prosperfirm.com. That's prosper, like prosperity, PROSPER, firm, FIRM.com. Look, go to the page, Prosper Firm. We're on Facebook. Check us out online. Check us out. Ask about us. You know what I mean? Like, let's get connected. If you're trying to get funding, if you want to connect, let's connect. I won't put my personal number out because then I'll get bombarded. But if you want to connect, I'm more than willing to connect. Like, I'm here to help. You could literally ask me anything. As long as you're willing to work, I don't mind sharing.
Hey, reach out to him. Just like he reached out to me, go reach out to Dejon. He got you. Trust me. He got you.
like you always used to tell me, bro, I got you. Bro, listen, I got you.
Got you, bro. Don't be true. I got you. You know I'm going to look out for you, bro. You already know.
Yeah, bro. Like, literally.
Crazy, boy. This phone going nuts. But yeah, though, man. Like, yeah. So reach out to Dejon. Yo, look, you hear how many websites, email addresses. Look, it's a lot of different ways to connect to this guy. And one of the best ways to get some of that game, go follow this man on Facebook, like right away. Go add Dejon immediately after this session on Facebook. Before his profile is maxed out at 5,000 friends and he can't accept y'all, go ahead and go add him right away. And then, like, you got to check out this dude's stories. Like, this dude be doing some grown man stuff, knocking it out. He out here closing deals. This dude, he'll be out here walking for dollars. You get what I'm saying? Like, look, he's not out playing. So definitely make sure y'all check out his story. Follow this man. Check him out inside of the group show. Like, Dejon is always out here putting out the game. He always trying to give the rest of the community the game as well. Y'all know I'm always out here trying to put people on the knowledge and whatnot. Dejon doing the same thing. Make sure that y'all check him out. On all the social medias. If y'all trying to get funding, make sure that y'all reach out to him on the funding end. I'm going to make sure that everything, as far as all of the links that Dejon mentioned in this podcast, are going to be down in the links in the description of this podcast. So y'all can just click on it. Bang. Just click straight onto the Facebook channel. Click straight on to the email, whatever it is. So y'all know what to do. Go ahead and reach out to my man Dejon. He got y'all.
Listen, I got you, bro. Yeah, I'm here to connect. I'm woke late night and up early, so bro, it's like never a bad time. There's no such thing as good or bad because it's all how you define it. But I'm up, bro. Like and like I say, bro, you message me at 10, I might not see it until 11, but that's because I really, bro. Listen, look, relax confidence, bro. I really do this, bro. Like, we really do this business for real, for real. You know what I mean? Big facts. No cap.
Not a game out here.
Not a game. Bro. Not a game.
For real.
Not a game.
I'm glad to have you on, bro, so you can be that testament. Let them know, bro, it's not a game out here, bro. For real.
Bro. It's not no game.
So many more Dejons out there. Look, it's competition. So y'all gotta be out here, man. You got Dejons out here they not playing. They coming in with the relaxed confidence. He out here trying to get all the deals on the market. Y'all gotta make sure that y'all coming out here not playing no games, man.
We're not playing no games, bro. No games.
Hey, Philly, watch out, man. 2020, 2021. Y'all gonna have somebody down there getting some deals with y'all. Be ready. Get prepared.
Literally.
It's coming.
Listen, like, let's connect. I'm serious. Listen, I'm not I'm not messing around. Like, let's really connect. Do not take me lightly. Connect with me, bro. I'm here to help with anybody. I do not care. Like, I will, after we connect, of course. I'm not gonna post my personal number here now, but after we connect, we can hop on a call. Listen, if you're scared to cold call, we can make cold calls together. Even if you want to time block an hour, listen to me make cold calls. Listen, if you need help negotiate and renegotiate, let me get on the phone and help. Listen, I'm here to help, bro. I'm not, listen, if it wasn't, it is, man, because if it wasn't for you, bro, like I said, I tried to get in. Nobody wanted to help me. You helped me, bro, so I got to pay it forward.
Hey, man.
Literally,
hey, I'm sure
listeners,
the viewers, the listeners are definitely going to be reaching out to you first off, but I'm sure that they definitely going to appreciate it as well, bro. That's super value right there. So
yeah.
Sure that y'all take action. Connect with my little bro, Dejon Charles. It's not a game out here, man.
It's
Big
not a
fact.
game.
So man, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you an opportunity. Any parting words for the Wholesale Mastermind audience before we wrap this thing up?
Absolutely. I like to end stuff off with this quote. If not you, who? Let me say it slowly so y'all could really get it. If not you, who? And if not now when? If not you, who? If not now, when? There's no such thing as tomorrow. Go look on your calendar after you listen to this and try to find tomorrow of one of the days of the week. Ain't no such. It's right now or never. You do it now or never. It's now or never, bro. And then I want to end it with this, because this is what got me. This is what made me burn my boats. Tony Robbins, he said, if you want to take the islands, burn the boats, because when people are in a situation where they'll either die or succeed, they tend to succeed. Bro, listen. Do not hesitate. Get straight to it, because guess what? There's people like me. There's people like my man Ed, and there's other sharks out here. The deals you don't hop on, trust me, we not hesitating. We on them like flat. Listen, we on them like white on rice. We are on them, bro. We on them. Like, seriously, we not waiting. We not waiting. We not hesitating. I'm picking that phone up and I'm calling. If I could get it locked up today, it's getting locked up today. You missed out. And then also, just with the nature of the market, you know, I'm in a PA market. You know, Friday the 13th, bro, I never forget it. Friday the 13th, everything was smooth sailing. Come Monday the 15th, deals are on hold. So if you want to be in an opportunity, situation like that where you could have, for lack of better words, do not take this and run with it. If you want to really exploit the market, penetrate the market, dig deep into the market, bro, you do it now. You do not wait till tomorrow, because ain't no such thing. Ain't no such thing as tomorrow.
Dropping bombs on y'all out there, man. Look, what was it? It was like, if not you, who?
Mm-hmm.
If not now, when?
Absolutely,
look,
bro.
Man out here, man. Look, man. Look, y'all gotta take these gems and run with it, man. For real. Get out here, take action. Like Dejon said, man. I'm gonna let it breathe right there. We gonna end it right there on that
right
note.
there, bro.
Let that sink on them. You know what I'm saying? Let that soak in on them. Let them think
simmer.
about that.
Let that simmer.
Get
let
out
that
here,
simmer
start
on
taking action. Straight like that. So, all right, though, my brother. I appreciate you coming on to the podcast. Guys, if y'all listening to this still, you are a champion out here. But actually making it to this point in the podcast, do me a favor. Do us a solid out here. Just rate and review the podcast and share this podcast with others. Y'all hear how much game Dejon dropped on this podcast. Go share this into some Facebook groups. Go share this on Twitter or Instagram, whatever. Just let other people know that I don't ask for y'all to pay me anything to listen to this podcast. I bring on heavy hitters like Dejon, like Aaron Bevins, Austin Rutherford, Marty Marchant, Bobby Vieira. You get what I'm saying? I got people from all over. Darrell Sute, Brent Daniels. You feel me? The only thing I ask for is to just drop a like, rate and review the podcast, and just share it. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Just keep it simple. You get what I'm saying? Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're checking this out on YouTube.
Literally.
Outside of that, though, guys, that's pretty much it, man. My brother Dejon, I appreciate you one more time for coming on.
Absolutely. Absolutely, bro. So let's conclude it. And just say it again, bro. If not you, who? And if not now, when, baby? Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Hey, all right then, guys. Until next time, we are out.
We are out.
Hey.
Hey, my guy.